Hi, it's Bree. I have a little bit of a cold today, so this is going to be a shorter video, but I still wanted to practice with you. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm really congested, but we can still practice talking, reading, and writing. Today, we're going to be talking about having a cold. And I've got my tissues and my tea, so let's get started. This first part, I'm going to be talking about cold symptoms, and this is a repetition task. So first, I will say it, you just listen, and then I'll mouth the words and you repeat. Then I want you to say it. I want you to repeat exactly what I've said. This is a really good task for anyone with aphasia. If you're having trouble getting your words out, repeating is good to practice that grammatical structure, get some of those small words in that are really hard. Repetition is also great if you're getting your words out really well, but you kind of struggle with some of that short-term memory and being able to repeat exactly what someone said. So this is a great task for everybody. I'm going to say it, you repeat. They're going to start off a little bit shorter, and then I'm going to get them longer as we go. So it might get a little bit trickier. That's okay. Just do your best. Okay, here we go. My turn first. Ready? Just listen. I am tired. Your turn. Get all those words. Good. Just like that. Let's do another one. I have a cough. Your turn. Well, that one's a little bit too true. Okay, ready? My turn. Just listen. I have a sore throat. Your turn. Good. Good job. All right, listen again. I have a runny nose. Your turn. All right, let's do one more. This has a lot of little words. Listen carefully. I do not feel good. Your turn. Nice, nice. Really good work, guys. The next thing I'm going to do is put some pictures up on the screen, and I want you to either say the word, write the word, or both. Okay, here they are. What are these things? All right, I'm going to say them now. Soup, crackers, tissues, or you could say Kleenex, medicine, and tea. Okay, sorry, this is kind of gross, but it is a good thing to practice saying, I need a tissue. That is a functional phrase. When you are sick, and let's say you're laying down on the couch, and you might tell somebody else, I need a tissue. I'm blowing my nose. Okay, next let's try some reading. I'm going to put a sentence on the screen, and I want you to try to read it out loud. If reading is hard for you, that's okay. Do your best, and then I will read it with you so that you can practice. Okay, here's the first one. I drink tea. I drink tea. If reading is tricky for you, I'm going to give you a hint. All of these sentences will start with I. They're all things, when you're talking about yourself, you usually start with that word I. Here's the next sentence. Okay, it's going to start with the same first word, I. I blow my nose. I blow my nose. Okay, let's try another one. I take medicine. I take medicine. Nice. Medicine is a word that can be really hard to get out if you have apraxia of speech. So if that was tricky, it's okay. Let's try another one. Okay, the next one is a short sentence, but don't let it trick you, okay? Here it is. Okay, I'll say it. I rest. Some of you might have wanted to say I sleep because it's really similar. And reading when you have aphasia is hard, and a lot of times your brain is trying to help you and it will just say a word that kind of makes sense or that kind of means the same thing. This one starts with that so it is I rest. You're not necessarily asleep, but you are laying down and just kind of chilling. I rest. Okay, let's look at one more sentence. I watch TV. Yes, good. I watch TV. Okay, now let's pretend that your friend or your speech therapist is sick and you want to say something nice to them. I hope you feel better soon. Let's break that down. Ready? I hope you feel better soon. Sometimes we just shorten it to say, feel better soon. Yeah, that would be a nice thing to tell your friend. Or maybe you want to text them that. Maybe you guys were supposed to meet up, but they're sick. So let's practice writing that next. All right, we're going to write the sentence, I hope you feel better soon. That can seem like a lot if writing is hard for you, but I will help you along the way. All right, so that first word is going to be I. Anytime you're talking about yourself, and in this case we're saying I hope, right? We're talking about ourselves and that we have this hope. When you're talking about yourself, I is just the letter I. Our next word is hope. Hope. Can you hear the beginning of that? There's a letter, we have this just air that comes out of our mouth like that. I'll tell you how many letters it's going to be. Hope. The next sound is a vowel. So we're going to have A, E, I, O, or U. O. O. You can see my mouth kind of does what the letter does. O. Hope. This sound, your lips go together, and it's this little breath of air. We're gonna write that with this letter, hope. And then writing is a whole thing, spelling is a whole thing. But this letter over here is going to be a silent E. And what it does is it tells us, it changes the sound of this vowel to make it O. We could get into all these different things about writing. If y'all are interested in that, let me know, because that could be a lot of videos. Writing can be really tricky. There's all of these rules that you haven't thought about since you were in like first or second grade. But in this case, the silent E is saying that that letter says O, and we have this whole word now. O, P, silent E. Okay, I hope you, when you're talking about somebody else right to their face, you, this is how you write it. You. So far we have I hope you. Our next word is going to be feel. Right, so that first sound, we're making it with our teeth. Our top teeth are going on our bottom lip, and some air is coming out. I'll tell you again how many letters it's going to be. We write that sound like this. The next part of that word, e, have this big smile. A lot of times in English, we're going to write that with two of these. Feel. Did you see how my tongue went up? Feel. Oh. Oh, what letter is that? I hope you feel better. Y'all ready? All right. B, 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 b. Our lips are going together. It's a loud sound. Again, this is kind of getting into phonics and the sounds that letters make. But it's going to be this one. B, eh. Got another vowel up here. This one's a tricky one. It's going to be this. Bet. Ooh, it's a quick sound. T. The top of our tongue, the tip of our tongue goes to the top of our mouth, right behind your front teeth. P, p, p. And it's really quick. It's a quick sound. We do that with this. And in this word, there's going to be two of them. Bet. This one's a little bit tricky because it's two sounds together. Two letters together making one sound. If it sounds like and you're pretty sure it's this one, but at the end of a word, a lot of times it's going to go along with this. Just kind of a trick to know. I hope you feel better soon. Soon. That sound is made, our teeth kind of go together, our tongue comes up right behind them, and we push air through. Ooh. When our lips get really little like that, you can see they make this tiny little ooh, ooh. In English, that's gonna be two of these. Again, let me know if you want me to get into sounds of letters. That's a whole thing. All right, we have s, ooh, mm. The sound is actually coming out of our nose. It's what we call a nasal sound. Mm, 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 mm. And that's gonna be this one. All right, just to add a little warmth and love to this message, we will end with an exclamation point. You could put a little heart. All right, I hope you feel better soon. Great work. For extra practice, you can write that sentence in the comments below, and I will get to hear your well wishes, and you will get to practice typing, which is a slightly different skill than writing. So it's good to do both. All right, this was a short video today because I'm not feeling great, but I still wanted to practice with you guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.